You kidding me? First cast.
Oh my god, he's huge. He's so big.
Oh, it's a giant. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Saltwater here. Today we're going fishing, right? Me and the wife got rid of the kids for the night. They're down at grandma's house. And we're gonna take the John boat out here and we're gonna go fish for a few hours before dark. Hopefully we catch something. If we do, that's probably why you're seeing this video, or we just had a good time and felt like posting it anyways. But yeah, we're taking the John boat. I'm gonna give you guys a quick little rundown real quick of what I do to get the boat prepped to go fishing. And then next thing you know, we're gonna be on the water, having a good time, hopefully catching some fish. So hit that subscribe button, drop a like, really appreciate it. If you do that, like I said, it's greatly appreciated. And yeah, hope everybody's having a great day. Let's get into some action. All right, so first things first, I didn't film this, but we got the trailer hooked up to the truck. It is locked, doesn't have to be locked. This just has to be pushed down, or like my old boat, some have a twist, some just have a slide back. Either way, make sure you got the right size ball to your trailer, lock it down, hook up your safety chains or cables, lights plugged in, jack turned up, easy. Now this thing started to take the cover off. Basically, as you go around, we're gonna get this dang cover off real quick. Hopefully the boat's nice and clean under here. Should be. I am looking forward to this because me and the wife don't get to go fishing or go on the boat with just the two of us too often nowadays with the kids. Normally when we do go on the boat, if you got kids, I'm sure you understand, but it kind of becomes all about them, catering to them. They need snacks, they need drinks, making sure they got sunscreen on, life jackets, whatever it is. But kids, although kids are a lot of work, you love them to death. And honestly, tonight will probably be a completely different vibe than what we're used to because we don't have kids with us. Probably feel slow. We'll probably be confused based on how relaxing it is. All right, so I don't use this thing really on the John boat, or I haven't used it. It's pretty old. I don't know how good it works. Haven't really fished off this thing too much. We got these buckets up here and this PVC just to help give our boat cover a bit of a tent so water doesn't pull up on it. Makes it so water runs off, and it works great. There's two of these in the bow. Some cheap PVC. This was not expensive to build. Whole thing comes off. It's not glued together, but just leave it there until we come back. Clean the boat off, transfer it over. Wow, look at the fuel tank. The thing is hot. That's not really good. Probably should keep this vented. We got plenty of fuel in there for a good time. We can unplug battery charger. Trolling motor should be nice and full. We got the old Yami tiller on here, 25. You know, although I don't think this motor would drag on anything with the height that it's sitting at. I mean, it is sitting a little bit lower than this. It's definitely sitting higher than that middle bar back there. So honestly, looking at it, I think I'm gonna leave it. But previously, I've always trimmed it up one notch. Man, I'm a little worried about this fuel tank. Look at these cracks in here. It's clearly not cracked all the way through because it was holding pressure. So, yeah, this is enough. That's all the thought I'm going to put into that. She's good to go. Should I put the plug in now? Yeah. Normally I don't. Yeah, I'll wait. Just in case there's water up there. I mean, it was jacked up higher when it was before it was hooked up to the truck. But when I'm driving, any water will run in and drain out. So I'll put the plug in at the boat. Got fuel. We'll do the plug later. Battery's charged. Next, we're just gonna load up some rods. Check this thing out. Just bought this little Shimano Terramar. This thing is nice. I gotta hide that. Don't tell the wife how expensive this thing is. But look at that, dude. Brand new. And I just realized my reel that I'm putting on this is on my brother's Gnu. So I'm gonna have to swing by his house and grab it, unfortunately. Oh yeah. 7-footer, medium heavy. This thing's gonna be nice. Put this joker on here. No live well on this boat, but I might bring the cast net and a bucket in case I do come up on some mullet. Tony's marine bucket right here. I'll wash that out with some salt water. I get on the water. Only 2 rods today. I do need some more setups, that's for sure. I'll probably steal one off my brother's boat when I go pick up mine. Alrighty, ready to go. Alrighty, so we are at the boat ramp. I did end up moving the engine up 1 click. Just to alleviate any issues there. Plugs in. There's tons of battery switches on this boat. Turn that one on. I got 3 in here. I don't know what all these do. I know one of them's trolling motor. I don't know what the other 2 are. I think that one back there is for the lights, so whatever. Just turn them all on. It's kind of a sketchy little ramp, to be honest with you, because it ends pretty soon and then it kind of drops off. And it's real narrow, obviously, but oh, there's a freaking gator right there. Alligator sitting right at the ramp. Small one. So yeah, this ramp's kind of sketchy because of gators, and then also you kind of have some crackheads that hang out around here. Like, I'm a little worried about my truck getting robbed. But we'll hope for the best on that one. There's a gator sitting right at the ramp.
Really?
Yeah, you want to see it? See him right there? Waiting for someone. There was a guy that died right here. Fell off his boat.
Got eaten?
He either got eaten or drowned.
There's no way you just drowned.
But he couldn't get back in his boat. So people think he got eaten by a gator.
Yeah, probably this guy.
It was literally right here. Like, fire rescue was searching all these waters. They had sheriff on the bridge and like standing by with guns watching the divers.
That's crazy. Probably waiting for a gator. Like,
Yeah,
to shoot
they
a
were.
gator.
Yeah, they were watching for
When
gators.
we went last.
Dropping the boat in right now. Did he spook?
The trailer's gone.
Huh?
The trailer's like gone.
Well, yeah, it hits the ramp ends and it just drops.
Yeah, he's. Oh, Justin, he's back right behind you.
He's checking me out.
He is. Okay.
They're not going to jump up and eat you off the dock.
No, I was saying that's what the gap.
Especially not
keep a gap.
especially not a gator that size.
You know that.
You say they jump 7 feet out of the water?
You can. Look it up. Google it.
I don't think they're jumping 7
Google
feet
it.
out of the
It's
water.
real.
Alright, so I'm going to fish this 20-pound fluorocarbon. Get about 5 feet, 6 feet. Gonna attach braid to our leader, double uni knot, make a loop, put your leader in. We're gonna wrap the leader probably about 7-8 times, maybe more. I'm not counting, I lost count. Pull that tight. Same thing on this side now. Could do a few less wraps on this one because this line is thicker than the braid. You got your 2 knots, pull them, they come together, cinch down on one another, done. I'm gonna throw a top water. Caught my biggest snook ever on this top water right here. It was slightly different. It didn't have this orange at the bottom, so they changed it a little bit. But on my top waters, I like to do a loop knot. So you just tie a little overhand like that. Go back through, kind of set your distance. We're going to wrap above 7 times or so. Then you go back through. And that's honestly a little bit bigger than I would like. I'd like half that. But I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna set Kylie up with, we'll go Zuri action. For this, I'm gonna do a simple uni knot. I don't know if you just saw that. Make a loop, wrap through, pull tight. This one starts out as a loop, but then it slides down, cinches up. That's a uni. You gotta look it up. Oh, dang it, dude. Yeah, I forgot about this wind knot from the last time I fished this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start at this dock and then work my way up this way. Or the wind's coming this way. I'm actually gonna work my way, start here, work my way into the wind down to these docks. Yeah, just wind it at like a steady pace, and you could give it some jerks every once in a while. I kind of like to drag it. Those crankbaits like do like a drag and then take up the slack, and then a drag and then take up the slack. And you can try different speeds and stuff. Oh my God. Freaking mold are getting blown up over here. Snook, looks like. I think snook. You kidding me? First cast. This reel still loose. No, no. First cast. Can you get my phone and film? It's in my pocket. Or film with your phone. Here, take it out of my pocket. This one. Oh, it was a jack, that's why. First cast.
Oh my god, he's huge. He's so big.
Ow.
Nice.
Not what we're looking for, but first cast.
Awesome.
Pretty sweet.
That's some grunt.
You don't release these like a snook, you go head first. Head first. That log almost looked like a big gator sitting right there. Oh, tarpon right there. Did you see him? See the tarpon roll, Kai? Did you see the tarpon roll? Oh man, I wish I had a live mullet. Live mullet. That was a big tarpon right there. So we just came over to the other side over here, and I'm liking how the wind's kind of rippling the water. Because the ripples on the water, I feel like better for the top water. A little texture on the surface. More top water bites for sure. Oh my gosh. That thing just freaking, something just rolled on this super hard right there. Oh, he's right there.
Pull on it, no brakes.
No. Handy here. How did you get up there?
I told you. But that's really good stuff.
Gosh dang it. You get another lure stuck. I'm charging you $10 and I'm ripping it off. That one might actually be 15.
Take it out of my rent.
Something just freaking rolled on this. Right there in that corner. They like that corner. Second time we've come through here. I'm gonna try and do a quick bait swap. Uh-oh, my eyes are starting to get bad. There's a small snook sitting right there. He turned away from it. Oh! That landed right on his head, scared him for sure. There's another little one over here. Lots of spider webs under this dock, huh? See that big one over there? That'll do it for this one. I know you watched the recent video of me trying to start Ryan's boat.
Where's lights going?
That's fine.
Keep going?
Yeah, keep going. Look at that.
You pushed a button, didn't you?
No.
Started it.
What did I push standing here?
I don't know. A button maybe?
No. Didn't push nothing. You're just a pull start
All right,
queen.
hold on.